Kurt Sandoval, you're on the air.
With the Rams highlights tonight, starting with the Rams. Interesting that it's been a decade since the Rams called Southern California home. Ironic, the city of Anaheim has had ongoing meetings with the NFL, including just a couple of weeks ago, to bring a team back here for the 2008 season. Meantime, St. Louis, which is the gateway to the West, kept itself in position to win the West. The Rams were so dominant today, they had time to play a little Pictionary, but that was from a different show. Coach Mike Mertz verbally ripped his boys this week. It inspired them to score in less than 3 minutes. Kevin Curtis makes it a 7-0 game. Sneaking up on that Jingle Bell season, fitting the Rams, Torrey Holt got his bell rung. Coach Mertz said they knew Holt had a concussion, saying the only thing missing was, quote, little birds flying around his head. The other birds, the Seahawks, had their chances. Seattle could have tied the game with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter, but look what happened to Sean Alexander. He's stripped of the ball. When the Rams grab it, they also basically grab the win. Both teams are 5-4, but the Rams beat Seattle twice this year. Today, the Steelers and Browns came out fighting before the game. Joey Porter and Willie Green were kind of looking like Ali and Frazier. Both men were ejected. Rookie quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, now 7-0 as a starter, and he can thank the man they called the Bus. Joe Battis ran for 103 yards. That's one of his 2 scores. And the Steelers are off to their best start in 26 years, thanks in part to former USC Trojan Troy Polamalu. Picks off Jeff Garcia in the end zone there. Pittsburgh rolls 24-10. They're 8-1 this season. To New England, Red Sox star Curt Schilling hobbled out in a Tom Brady jersey to meet Johnny Damon in their World Series hardware. Wasn't the only thing to spark the crowd. So did Patriots quarter Tom Brady. Puts a dart in the lap of David Patton, and the young kids in the sports office tell me that's in. Patriots roll 29-6. Minnesota's Randy Moss missed today's game with the bad hammy. The Wisconsin band saying, "Where you at?" Moss saying, "Great English." The Vikes rallied from 14 points down in this one. When Mo Williams finds the paint here, this game's all tied up at 31. But $120 is too much time to leave Brett Favre and the Packers. Case in point, Ron Longwell's 33-yarder at the horn gave the Packers the 34-31 win. Amazingly, they're in a first-place tie with the Vikings. Well, this week's AP College Football poll says USC is #1, and Oklahoma and Auburn are tied for #2. Realistically, 5 teams can finish undefeated. Only 2 will play for the national title. As we showed you earlier, Serena Williams advanced to the finals of the WTA Championship at Staples. She'll meet 17-year-old and Wimbledon champ Maria Sharapova tomorrow. To golf, always good to see Little Miss Muffet enjoying the LPGA Tour today. On the course, Heather Daly Donofrio enjoying her day. 102 yards out, I'm thinking 3-wood. She's thinking 9-iron. She's also thinking she just landed the eagle. She wins by 4 shots, pockets 130 grand, the new trophy, and all the extra curds and whey she wants. Kobe Bryant, unlike the rest of his Laker teammates, did not have this Sunday night off, rather. Kobe was a presenter at the American Music Awards. You probably saw that Jimmy Kimmel hosted tonight. And when he introduced him, he did so with a mock letter from Shaq.
Dear Kobe, how are you? Things are good in Florida, but I miss you and the guys. Ha ha, just kidding. I hate your guts. Your pal, Shaq.
Well, at least they're communicating.
Oh, I don't expect to see Kobe on the Jimmy Kimmel Show anytime soon. Kobe was greeted with as many boos as cheers. He presented the award for Favorite Soul R&B Album, which was won by who else? Usher. Where did our sports segment go? To NASCAR, Darlington wasn't much of a darling today for the final Southern 500. Dale Jarrett gets loose and gets hammered right into the wall, suffering a severely bruised ego. But San Diego's Jimmy Johnson is rolling. The kid won for the 4th time in 5 races today, and it really sets the stage for a great race in the season finale next weekend as Johnson trails Kurt Busch by just 18 points in the overall standings. Pure speed in Pomona for this weekend. The great John Force in the Topps Funny Car division again at 320 miles an hour. His daughter Ashley also a winner today, which is an NHRA first. And Top Fuel driver Tony Schumacher and Morgan Lucas dueling it out in the quarter mile. Schumacher captures his NHRA single-season record with the win, his 10th of the season. Finally, if you want to see the fastest-growing sport in this country, then look at this scene at Bell Gardens tonight. 450 poker players, including celebrity Shannon Elizabeth and Lou Diamond Phillips, raised money for the Children's Hospital. ESPN Radio and the Bicycle Casino teamed up for the event. Not just the money and competition that made tonight's event a celebrity. A lot of who's among celebrities down there.
Neat to see.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All
Kurt.
right. There is still much more news ahead here at 11. When we come back, why a police officer says he was forced to use a taser gun on a 12-year-old girl.
Plus, would your car protect your head and neck if you were rear-ended? The results of a first-of-a-kind test right after this.